So you've made the decision to study English, and everyone has personal reasons for studying. Business, travel, migration, education, or simple enjoyment. But unfortunately, most of this requires a form of language proficiency evaluation. That's right, exams. Hi, this is Lindsay, and welcome to the first episode in our exam series with Bite Size English, your daily bite of English.
Thanks for watching.
Today, we're going to give you an overview of the IELTS exam. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the other exam videos coming up. Let's start test prep. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. The purpose of this exam is to assess English ability for people who want to study, work, or migrate to an English-speaking country. Recognized by over 10,000 organizations worldwide, it is one of the most well-known and popular proficiency tests. Universities, colleges, employers, and immigration accept IELTS scores. But organizations have different standards, so be sure to know what is required for your specific goal. The test is accessible and convenient. IELTS is offered in 140 countries. Wow! Tests run multiple times a month, so it's not difficult to select a test date. It takes about 3 hours to complete the test and up to 13 days to receive the results. Now let's talk about the test format. IELTS is a paper-based exam, and you will have to show up to the test center in person. For the speaking portion, you'll talk to an actual person face-to-face. You have 2 options for tests, academic and general. Check out the chart to see which one is required for your personal goal. Pause the video if you need to. There is no pass or fail with IELTS. This test is designed to assess English skills based on bands. The bands range from 1 to 9, with 9 being an expert user, like James. General organizations usually require a band 6, where colleges and universities can request a band of 7 or 8. Just to give a general idea, 6 is considered a competent user, 7 a good user, and 8 a very good user. Okay, I know you're anxious to get to the specifics of the test, so let's discuss the exam tasks. IELTS focuses on 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Listening, reading, and writing are all completed on the same day. However, speaking can be done 7 days before or after the 3 other tests. Let's get down to the specifics. The listening portion of the test is 30 minutes with a total of 40 questions. There are 4 parts of conversations that you will listen to. Here's an overview. The first is a conversation between 2 people. The second, a monologue, like a speech. The third is a group conversation, like a group project or a meeting. And the fourth is a monologue, like a lecture. Reading takes 60 minutes and is also 40 questions with 3 sections. The materials used are authentic texts like books, magazines, advertisements, company handbooks, journals, and newspapers. There's a difference here between the materials of the academic or general test. The academic reading has longer texts focused on academic content. The general reading is directed towards everyday life texts, such as emails, letters, and advertisements. Writing is also 60 minutes, but has 2 tasks. Again, there's a difference between the academic and general test. Here's a chart to help explain the differences between the tasks. Finally, the speaking. This is the shortest portion of the test, being between 11 and 14 minutes. And thank goodness. Remember, this can be done before or after the other test. It has 3 parts. The first task asks for general info or familiar topics. For example, home, family, work, studies, etc. The second part is the individual long turn. Here you're given a topic to talk about for 1 to 2 minutes. But don't worry, for this you can take notes, and you have 1 minute to prepare a response. When you are speaking, the examiner might ask you an additional 1 or 2 questions here. The third part of the speaking is a two-way discussion connected to the topic from part 2. You'll discuss in more detail, and the examiner will ask you related questions to engage in conversation. So there you have it, a summary of the IELTS test. For success with any test, preparation is key. Check out our website to download a PDF related to IELTS. Use the internet. There are so many sites dedicated to helping you become successful on your IELTS exam. Do you like the first episode of our exam series? If yes, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe because we have a few more of these coming. Check out our social media and stay current with our content. It's time to hit the books and get studying. See you next week on BSE. Are you interested in studying at an English-speaking college or university? Do you love traveling and exploring English culture? If this sounds like you, all this fun and experience starts with an English proficiency exam. Hi everyone, this is Lindsay, and welcome to another episode in the Bite-Sized English Exam series. Today, we're going to take a look at the basics of the TOEFL exam. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming exam series episodes, and ask any questions in the comments. TOEFL is an acronym for Test of English as a Foreign Language. This test is mainly used for admission to English higher educational institutions due to its strong focus on academic settings. This test is accepted by over 11,000 universities and colleges in over 150 countries, including Canada. Remember, institutions do differ in their admission requirements, so be sure to know what the specific entry scores are. TOEFL comes in accessible formats. The most popular version is the IBT, the internet-based test. They also have a paper-based test if the internet is not accessible. But this test is only offered 4 times a year. Last year, TOEFL created a special home edition where you can do the test from the comfort of your home. It's important to know that there are differences between the internet and paper-based test. To start, the paper-based test has no speaking, and the score range is 310 to 677. The internet-based test has speaking, and the score range is 0 to 120. There is no pass-fail. You simply get a score. Tests run every week and take about 3 hours, but it's recommended that you give yourself an extra 30 minutes for check-in. Time to talk test tasks. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Time to talk test tasks. You'll perform tasks that combine the 4 communication skills. First, read, listen, and speak in response to a question. Next, listen and speak. And finally, Read, listen, and write in response to a question. Before getting into the details, take a look at the summary chart. Reading. There are 3 academic passages of approximately 700 words each, with 10 questions per passage. You'll have 54 to 72 minutes to complete this section. Next is listening. For this section, you can take notes. You'll listen to 5 passages, about 3 to 5 minutes long. 3 sections are academic lectures, with 6 questions each. The last 2 passages are conversational, but still in an academic setting. They are 3 minutes long with 5 questions each. It's important to note that tests may include additional unscored questions in either the reading or listening, but never both. The speaking portion is authentic, using real-life tasks. It consists of 4 tasks, which are 45 to 60 seconds long, and you have 15 to 30 seconds to prepare your response. You respond into the mic on the headset, and they are recorded. Your speaking is scored by a combination of AI and certified human assessors. How cool is that? The first task is independent. It requires you to come up with your own ideas, opinions, and experiences when you respond. The other speaking tasks are integrated because they require you to combine skills of listening and speaking, or listening, reading, and speaking, just as you would inside or outside a classroom. You have 17 minutes to complete the speaking. The test is almost over. Finally, the writing. You have 2 tasks, and you're expected to write in a clear, concise, and well-organized manner. The integrated task is 20 minutes, where you'll read a short passage, listen to a lecture, and write a response. The independent task is an essay based on personal opinion or experience, and you have a 30-minute time limit. Get ready to pause the video and check out the chart to know what the scores for each skill mean. Are you ready for TOEFL? Comment below with questions you have about TOEFL. Remember, a successful exam requires preparation, so it's time to hit the books. Doing practice exams helps to build confidence and skill. Follow us on social media. We always have new language tips. Like and subscribe to stay current. It's time to study. See you next time on BSE. Bye.